Welcome back, everyone. Today I'll be analyzing the floor skills and routine of three-time Olympic team member Dominique Dawes. Those Olympics were Barcelona in 1992, Atlanta in 1996, and Sydney in 2000. She was also a part of the American team labeled the Magnificent Seven that won the first U.S. Olympic team gold medal in female gymnastics. I was a member of the 1992 men's Olympic team, and I got to see Dominique train a lot and compete. She was always dynamic and exciting to watch. She did have a remarkable career that saw her maintain her world-class ability for an incredibly long time. Let's get started with the analysis. Dominique was known for her complicated consecutive tumbling passes that connected back and forth. Here's a whip back, flip-flop, double full or layout backflip with two twists to an immediate punch tuck front, stepping out into a round off 3 back handsprings into a 2.5 twisting back layout, punch immediate tuck front. In her generation, this was very innovative and very unique. World champion Oksana Omelianchuk did the same consecutive tumbling trend back in the early and mid 80s. It's difficult to keep the momentum going after the punch front step out, and both Dominique and Oksana did this very well. Dominique had nice extension, clean form, and a consistent rhythm in her whip backs, which helped her create power in her tumbling passes. Here's a nice set into her double full. Look at her deep block angle into her tuck front step out, and you can see she rotates in one place, setting up a good controlled step out for her next tumbling pass. Now she reaches as far forward as she can to create forward momentum and power for her next tumbling pass. The 3 back handsprings are used to create speed and power. Here's a good reach and set into her 2.5 twisting back, which she finishes very high and squared off, and this sets her up for a very comfortable tuck front flip. Nicely done. Her next tumbling pass was a round off back handspring, layout full in, back pike out, done comfortably. Here we see a side-by-side with Olympic gold medalist Dominique Mucciano doing the same pass. They both have a strong set up and over their shoulder to initiate good flip rotation and their full twist. They actually have almost the same amount of leg separation going into their back pike out. And look how similar they land. Really comfortable for both athletes. She shows very nice flexibility in her round off straddle jump and nice flexibility throughout her transitions and choreography. Here's a tuck double turn where one is off to the side a bit but the other is right on. She corrects quickly and keeps the rhythm going. Dominique was bouncy and shows that in this rebounding split series, showing nice flexibility and good energy. Looking closer, we can see very nice flexibility in her straddle jumps and positions in general. Nice control on this double turn. She also had nice control on her triple turn and showed balletic posture. For her next pass, she does a very high and clean double layout. Here's a side-by-side with Shalise Jones. Dominique gets back a little faster in her set. They both have really nice height and very similar technique and body position here, and very solid and controlled landings. Here's her 2.5 twisting back layout just by itself. This looked very comfortable for her, and I imagine that's why she eventually started using this in more difficult combinations. She did get her feet crossed up in her twisting from time to time, and this slowed down her twisting, causing her to over-rotate her flip slightly. These two examples show this effect, as she's leaning much more forward on the left, where her feet are crossed, compared to the one on the right where her legs are closer together. Dominique was exciting and energetic to watch on the floor. She was defined by her combination tumbling passes and rebounding split leaps because they looked fun and energetic. Even through her growth spurt, she maintained good technique, a high level of difficulty, and actually showed more maturity in her performances. In other words, she maintained her youthful energy and technique even as she grew physically in her career. I believe she worked much smarter as she matured throughout her gymnastics career, and this allowed her to continue performing many of her difficult skills with great execution. Her longevity, innovative tumbling passes, and aggressive, strong style on all the events are her legacy. I believe she inspired many other gymnasts to approach their gymnastics with these same characteristics. Thanks as always for checking out my video. If you liked the video, feel free to like and subscribe, as you'll be notified each time I release videos like this. Also, feel free to leave any thoughts you might have in the comments. And until next time, all my best and rock on.